So, I finally got Amazon Prime. Yes! That means I can buy all of the books I want and watch all of the movies I want. But not really, because I realized that Amazon Prime charges you for most of the good movies, such as Pearl Harbor. I decided to watch Pearl Harbor because it is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. It is the 78th anniversary. December 7th, 1941 was the day that the Japanese attacked the United States at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, Hawaii. They were trying to deceive America, and they did. Unfortunately, it was a super surprise attack. There were over 2,400 Americans killed. The attack on Pearl Harbor is actually what led the United States to enter into World War II. Here's what to expect in the Pearl Harbor movie. You're going to see a love story for the first hour and a half of the movie, so if you hate 1940s love stories that are like the Titanic or the Notebook, just skip on through, start watching at an hour and a half. When the war stuff comes up, you're going to see the Eagle Squadrons, which is volunteer Americans who flew in the Royal Air Force in Britain. Pretty interesting stuff. You're going to see the attack on Pearl Harbor, of course, that is what the movie is about. And then you are going to see FDR ask Congress to declare war. And finally, the Doolittle Raid. So yes, there is a lot of history in this movie. However, there are a lot of inaccuracies. And while I was watching on Amazon Prime, I didn't realize this at first, but when you hover over the screen while you're watching, there are trivia facts and also goofs that are mentioned. So basically, it lists all of the inaccuracies in the movie while you're watching it. I found it to be slightly distracting, and it made me get turned off by the movie. The music in the movie was great and all, but it was just very stereotypical love movie drama. I mean, you know, it moves you, but it was no big deal. It was hard for me to get into the battle scenes of this movie. I mean, yes, there were explosions all over the place, planes flying everywhere, but it just didn't do much for me. I just couldn't bring myself into the scene and feel like I was there. And I started to think, why? Well, Pearl Harbor has fictitious characters. There's only like a handful of real characters in this movie, such as Doolittle and FDR. I kept typing in the names of all these people I was seeing in the movie, and I was like, this person isn't even real. How can I connect with them? That's the thing I liked about Midway, was that it had real characters in it. So you could say, oh wow, this person really did this in real life. Next time, I think I'll just watch a Pearl Harbor documentary. I definitely think I would have gotten much more out of it. There was a really cute war dog in the movie, and I'm really happy that they showed that the dog survived the Pearl Harbor attack. You saw it, you know, swimming in the water and being rescued by a human, so that was sweet. And as we remember the attack on Pearl Harbor, we need to honor the men and women who lost their lives in this attack. And we need to remember that war sucks. I really hate war. It is terrorizing, it is horrifying, there is no good word to use about war. And I really hope that one day we will have more peace in this world, because I am just tired of seeing people dying. I give this movie 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down. The love story was pretty nice, you know, feel good. It was generally a good movie. It kept moving the whole time. I was not bored in those 3 hours and 4 minutes, surprisingly. But the movie really was lacking in historical accuracy. I really was hoping for a more accurate depiction of what really happened during the Pearl Harbor attack. I mean, isn't that why people want to watch this movie? It's called Pearl Harbor for a reason. Maybe they should rename the film The Love Triangle at Pearl Harbor, for goodness sakes. Pearl Harbor would make a great date night movie. There is something for the ladies, there is something for the men, you've got your battle, you've got your love. It's perfect. And you might even see your girl cry. I didn't cry, don't worry. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, be free.